year is 1989. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, the end of the 80s, which some consider a fucking masterful decade of filmmaking, and some, Mr. Tarantino, kind of dislikes the 80s. I don't know why. But anywho, the year is 1989. James Cameron has made his mark with Terminator and Alien, so everybody's like, alright, let's see what this man has to offer. Something original, something new and exciting. And comes this film, which, again, I don't know much about diving or the idea of diving. I know very little about that. All I know is this is definitely a late film about it. I don't think there was many diving films back in the day. So yeah, this film is called The Abyss. The Abyss is a sci-fi adventure. It's about these crew members, this group of divers are in a rescue mission because a boat or submarine kind of got fucking destroyed, and very much likely everybody's dead. So they come to rescue them during a hurricane, which shit kind of hits the fan. Something interesting occurs throughout the film, and I didn't know much about The Abyss before seeing it. All I know was there was an image of a liquid character, which was interesting to look at. And yeah, I didn't know much about this film going in, and yeah, that's all I gotta say. The Abyss stars Mr. Ed Harris as Virgil. This kind of mean, douchebag character, especially towards his wife. You start to realize, like, why the fuck are they even married in the first place? But yeah, in the beginning, he's kind of like, alright, fucking asshole. But the man's got some character development. It's pretty good. I thought Mr. Ed Harris is great. Definitely an amazing performance by him, especially towards the middle half. Dude's acting chops were like fucking impeccable. Again, when it comes to Ed Harris as an actor, I don't know much. I haven't seen many films of his. Of course, some shows like Westworld. Yeah, he's fucking amazing in that show. But he also has done a lot of shit like The Truman Show, which is another amazing performance by him. But I think this is definitely one of his best, or is his best. Like, his acting in this film was great. It's great acting by him. And you also got Mary Elizabeth Winstead. Yes, freaking the girl from Scarface. I've never seen another film by her. She's, of course, the wife of Virgil. She's this engineer-type character. She knows what she's doing. When the guys are like, what the hell are you doing here, woman? Doing the job. And she's like, fuck you. Fuck you. And yeah, she's just this character. She's an engineer. She's kind of an asshole. No wonder why they got well together. And yeah, she's just trying to help the team during some interesting shit, during some fucking interesting chaos that's occurring throughout the film. And yeah, I thought Mary Elizabeth Winstead was great in this film. Like, again, I don't know much about her as an actress except for of course, Scarface, but she's great. She's really good in this film. I thought she was very well acted. And I thought she did a great job as this freaking character of Lindsay. Yeah, I thought she did fantastic as her. We also got other actors throughout the film. We got Michael Biehn, of course, returning with Mr. Cameron. He's done, 2 films with him now? Aliens and freaking The Terminator. But now, he's kind of... Honestly, I said it about Aliens, about a great performance by him, but I think this is definitely his film. Like, this is acting chops at his peers. Because he gets a little fucking crazy. He's the head macho. He's a killer. He's like fucking, again, he's known for playing these macho guys. He's fucking getting shit done. He's a killer. But again, circumstances occur and he kind of slowly goes insane. And it's interesting seeing him, and I thought he did a fantastic job. I just wish we could have seen more of him. I just wish he could have been there more, except for first act to kind of the middle half. But I thought he was fucking great, and I feel like he had a lot to do. And I thought Michael Biehn's performance was fucking awesome. I thought he was great in this movie, and definitely one of his best performances I've seen so far with all his movies that I've seen. Again, I've only seen 2 films of his. But I thought his performance in The Abyss specifically was really good and really amazing performance. And again, dude, he's just there fucking going crazy because they're in this situation. They're kind of trapped in the fucking submarine with absolutely zero ways of getting out. And he just slowly, surely goes insane and fucking an amazing performance all around. I thought every other side character is great. You got the Hammer. I don't know his name in the movie, but he's just the fucking Hammer, dude. In one scene, he's like, you know what this is? This is the Hammer, and he fucking tells people he'll knock the fuck out of people, and he's great. I thought he's great in the movie. He's pretty funny, but yeah, you don't fuck with the Hammer. Yeah. You get hit, you'll get punched in the face. That's all you need to know. But yeah, he's great in the movie. All the performance all around, all the side characters, all the characters played their part very, very well. And you got the direction by Mr. Cameron. This is one of his first films that I've seen that deals with the underwater scenes. Of course, we don't talk about Prana 2. We don't talk about that shit. That's a non-existent film. We don't talk about that. But yeah, this is a film that deals with underwater scenes. Plenty of it. And most of it, I'm pretty sure it's practical. Because James Cameron is a fucking perfectionist when it comes to these things. And it's practical. It looks real. And it looks very much real. I feel like they're actually going there, down dirty, fucking underwater, and I've heard things, people almost drowned during the filming, so it's like, yeah, he pushed the limits in this film specifically, and I thought he directed it very well. The story's very good, it's very enthralling, very tense. You're just there fucking biting your nails like, okay, well, this is fucking terrifying, because you have to put yourself in that shoes, where you're in this fucking submarine, stuck there, and you're trying to get out of here, you're trying to fucking live, and it's just a shit show, it's a shit situation. And especially when sci-fi things occur, when there's fucking alien throughout this fucking film, just there, water and stuff. It's like, it's a fucking terrifying situation. And it's like, yeah, it's very tense. And I thought he directed it very well with some of the shaky cam too. There's a lot of shaky cam. It's done so well though, because it's like, all right, you're in this drawing, it's fucking going crazy, trying to get out of here. And I thought shaky cam. I'm not a fan of it, but I thought it was rightfully there, and I thought it was great. Chemistry between all the cast is great. Everybody looks like they work well together. Everybody works very well together. Of course, the chemistry between Ed Harris and Mary Elizabeth Winstead, they work very well together. I thought they did a great job as wife and husband, just dealing with some pretty late wife, late husband, sick of them, annoyed by them, and pretty much hating them. But it deals with that situation, and it deals with it very well, and I thought they executed it great. The visual effects are very good. I'm gonna say this, the visual effects, again, for this film, for it to come out during 1989, for it to do what they're doing in that film, is quite fucking breathtaking. It's quite remarkable. Because they do some things visually that's like, oh my god, this is fucking impeccable. Of course, him in the later years with Terminator 2, Titanic, Avatar, he just improved with the visual effects. But I felt he did the visual effects here very well. This is like the start of Mr. Cameron doing his interesting visual effects, and it was like interesting seeing him in such early years doing it, where it's like, you look at, I can imagine seeing this movie in 1989, seeing this shit happening, like what the fuck, and it not looking too crap. Actually, of course it's outdated, no shit, but it's still visually, like if you sit there in 1989 looking at that, I was like, oh fuck, this is impressive. And the visual effects is pretty good. And the costume, pretty good. Everybody dressed right, has their fucking outfits. Everybody looks good. All around, I thought this film was great. I thought this was a great film. Another one, I'm glad. You know, James Cameron hasn't made a shitter. That's not Piranha 2. And this is a great film. Of course, I got one flaw, kind of, but it's towards the end for me. I'm not gonna say what happens, but it was like, there's a lot of shit happening. A little too much, things are happening. It's like, okay, alright, they're kind of fucked how they're getting out of here, and then something happens where everybody's like, that stuff is like, alright, interesting. It's a lot of things happen towards the ending, where I was like, okay. Again, it's visually fucking awesome to see. It's like, oh my god, this is outstanding shit going on here. But it kind of, plot-wise, was kind of like, okay, it's kind of... But throughout the film, I thought it was a great film. The creature was cool. You really enjoy the creature. And like the creature, you know, you would expect it to be such a fucking evil human being, but he comes in peace. He comes at peace. But yeah, I thought this film was great. I'm gonna give it a 4 out of 5 stars. I thought it was a great film, a really enjoyable one. And if you haven't seen it, dude, check it out. It's really good, and it's definitely a classic, and it's definitely worth watching. So yeah, those are my thoughts for The Abyss. If you have not seen it, go watch it. It's a great film, all around. Had fun, and yeah, I'm almost done. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm almost done talking about all the fucking Cameron films, except for Piranha 2, because I'm not talking about that. I don't even want to see it. I haven't even seen it, and I just don't want to hear about it. But yeah, I'm almost done reviewing all James Cameron films, so it's cool. I haven't done that before. I haven't really reviewed every single director's film before when it comes to my channel. So it's interesting. It's cool that I got to see all his movies and now talking about it and putting it up to the public to see. So yeah, it's exciting. So yeah. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed, and yeah, we'll see you later. Bye.